Hello and welcome to Motor World India. We are in the city of Talegaon, right on the outskirts of Pune, at the Pro Dirt Off-Road facility. We'll show you a few glimpses of what the track actually looks like a little later on. What we are here to do is to test ride the new KTM 390 Adventure top of the line model, and this one comes with spoked wheels, adjustable suspension, and a few other features. A quick refresher for all of you on the Adventure 390 models. This is the Adventure X. It sits below the standard version. It does away with all the fancy electronics like traction control, the quick shifter. It also has a very different console. It does away with the color TFT. The left switch gear is different. It comes with a different color scheme and different tires. It goes on for MRFs instead of the Metzeler Tourans that comes on the standard model. This is the motorcycle everyone's talking about, the KTM Adventure 390 SW model, and let's say SW stands for spoked wheels, right? Talking about the wheels, this bike now has spoke or wire wheels instead of the standard alloys. It does come shod with tubeless tires, but this bike is equipped with tubes because the rims are probably not compatible with tubeless tires. What spoked wheels do for you is they are a little more flexible, less brittle than alloys, which basically make them less prone to breaking over undulations, bad surfaces, big jumps, potholes, off-road trails, rock surfaces, rock gardens, and everything that you will encounter riding on the trail. Here's the best part of the motorcycle, the suspension. The front forks come with a 30-way rebound damping and a 30-way compression damping. Let's go to the rear shock. The rear shock always came with a 10-click preload. It now also gets a 20-click rebound, which can be used using a screwdriver. It is not something you could use with your hands. The 390 Adventure SW comes with a new color scheme. The engine, the mechanical, a lot stays the same. It has the same quick shifter that comes on the standard model. It also has the color TFT that comes on the standard model. It has the same switch gear that comes on the standard model. Everything is the same except for the adjustable suspension and those spoked wheels. We are going to go for a quick trail ride in hot and sunny Talegaon, and in a bit we'll tell you what we feel is better or not better over the standard model in this new 390 Adventure SW model. We are back from the first ride of the Adventure 390 SW, right? And I'm pretty impressed. The adjustable suspension does its job. Kudos to KTM for offering something like that on a motorcycle at a certain amount that you wouldn't be able to get by yourself, because aftermarket units do cost a lot. I have a bit of an opinion about the spoked wheels. Now, I know a lot of people who usually take their standard 390 adventures to Leh, Ladakh, and other parts of the country. I don't know of too many people who've come back saying they've broken a wheel. The whole concept of putting spoked wheels on a motorcycle is to get that more flexibility, take the brittleness out, to make sure that when you're on a ride, you don't land up in a situation where your wheel is broken in the middle of nowhere and there's just no way for a wheel to reach you on time. The other part that kind of makes me rethink the whole spoke thing is that the bike comes shod with tubed tires. The tires are tubeless, but there are tubes inside them, and that kind of takes out or defeats the whole purpose of why you would have spoke trims on a motorcycle. Having said that, I do want to mention that the motorcycle is definitely a step closer to being a much more rounded off-roader. I was pretty impressed with the way it handled ruts, the way it handled rock gardens, the way it handled water crossing. I was pretty impressed with the brakes, I was pretty impressed with the engine. Even 2-up, you don't really feel the lack of power. I think this bike is really perfect when it comes to size and price and what you get for the money you spend on it. Let's give it some time. Only a customer acceptance will tell us whether this is a yay or a nay. The commonmost question everyone asks, how much is it? So I'll give you a brief on all the three models, right? The entry level one without the color TFT and without the electronics is 2.8 lakh X. The standard version is 3.38 X, and the top end version, which is the one that we tested today, that's 22 grand dearer over the standard one, which makes it at 3.6 lakhs X. Thank you.